Well, we've got time for some email.
Yes, we do.
So here we go. This is James who says, "Hi, Gordon. I have a question about Easter. In 2024, it's being celebrated on March 31st. Passover, meanwhile, won't be celebrated until later in April. Seeing that the Passover supper is integral to the Easter story, why are we marking these two occasions a month apart? Shouldn't we get the Christian calendar aligned with the Hebrew one?"
Boy, Terry, you start me with a very easy question.
Take it away.
I actually had my Jewish dentist yesterday ask me the same question. That, shouldn't Passover and Easter be the same because the Last Supper is a Passover supper? And I said, you're exactly right. And I agree with you. We should have kept to the Hebrew calendar so that the feasts, the biblical feasts, align up on our calendar at the same time. But that didn't happen. The Hebrew calendar is what's called a lunisolar calendar. It's based on the phases of the moon. The Roman calendar was based on the sun and how the earth travels around the sun in 365 days. So as a result of the church being headquartered in Rome and Constantinople later, everybody followed the Roman calendar. But I wish it were that simple, because there was a pope called Gregory who was shown by mathematicians that things were off a little bit, and so we needed to have leap years, and so he created the Gregorian calendar. And that was the calendar that Western civilization adopted. In the East, in Constantinople, they kept with the Julian calendar. And so that's why you see the Eastern Orthodox churches celebrate Christmas on January 6th. And on the West, we celebrate it on December 25th. And Easter is actually different days, depending on which church you go to. So not only have we diverged from the Hebrew calendar, we've also diverged from each other. So it all depends on how you count days, and that's. But I'm in agreement. We ought to go back to the Hebrew calendar, but I don't have the power to change times. And I know the Bible verse about somebody that's going to come and try to change dates and times, and I'm not particularly in favor of that. So we'll just live with it the way it is.